shiny happy people. Welcome to Kimbaskrafts. My name is Kim, and if you're new here, hello. And if you're returning, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys. So we are going to do just a real quick video of week 7's progress on the Josephine wall Unicorn Kiss. I did pretty good this week. I actually got a full row. I got this 5th row down here, 7 blocks done. And I'm going to put all the weeks over here in the corner. But for this past week, I did 7 of the blocks, and it took me a total of 12 hours and 46 minutes to do all 7. Altogether, I did basically 5 blocks down, and it's 7 blocks across I've been going. And so that's 35 blocks altogether for a grand total of 67 hours and 48 minutes. I think if I did one more row, I would be approximately halfway through this painting. So that's exciting. Okay, so let's look at what we got here. Yay! So I was so excited. So we did touch on the hair of the little girl. And you can see here, muzzle. One of my subscribers answered my question. So we're seeing the tail end or the nose end of the muzzle here. And the mane is still going down. And I don't know if anyone's noticed, but this is a face over here. It's actually, if I'm going to be completely honest and transparent with you guys, it's my least favorite part of this painting. When I was looking to order it, I didn't really like that face being hidden in the mane, but I don't mind it so much now. I thought I would probably like just change a few drills out just to make it look, you know, less facey. But I'm going to leave it alone because I want the original. And this is her painting. And it doesn't really bother me. I thought it would, but, you know, I think this is just so gorgeous. And those little hidden details, I think, just make it its own. So I'm going to appreciate it and leave it in. And look at this. I mean, the way this is rendered, and it just, the light shining through as the hair thins out in the mane here, and then the way the light captures the bottom of his muzzle. I just am just so in love with this painting. And honestly, Diamond Painting, I keep saying it, I wish they would have affiliates. If you guys are gonna have affiliates, could you pick me? I am just like, I want all their things. I really do. I love the quality. I'm just so in love with this painting. The square drills fit so close together. I mean, of course there are some gapping. There is some gapping, but for the most part, it's a very tight fit. And I'll pull it up and show you guys. And I don't know if it's because I'm single placing this. It's heavy. I'm trying not to hit the camera. But look at this. Oh, see, I did it. Look how close of a fit this is. No popping. You know, every once in a while you'll see me go, oops, and I'll push one in. It's not because the drill's popping out. It's because I didn't push it in hard enough. So there's been no popping. You see me run. I am not concerned about that at all. I have not had a painting with popping yet, but there's been, as you can see, very little gapping on top of it. So it's just such good quality. The drills, this is all of this shine, like no ABs, guys. All this light coming through, the light of the hair, the light under the chin and around his muzzle here on the front. That's just regular drills. There's no ABs in this kit, even though it is just, I mean, doesn't that unicorn look like it's coming towards you? I'm just obsessed with them. And if I lived in Germany, I would have a problem because I would have boxes come in every week. I'm like really holding off on ordering anything because I am planning on a huge order when new Josephine walls come out. So yeah, this is what I did this week. So we did a lot of the background here, the bushes and trees, I guess. So hitting a lot of more of the green, and I don't know, I'm assuming we're going to start hitting her face. So you know how I worked this way, so I'll go back this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, approximately on the 5th square, we get back to the little girl, and we'll see what we make over here. And yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot express to you, and I think what I'm going to do is I am going to do a video of me working on this, so you can see how I work on this, and you can see how the way I kit it up is very helpful for me. So, and I said that in the kit up video of this, that this painting is not stressful at all. It's very enjoyable when I work on this painting. I have so much fun working on this painting. I hate putting it away. The only thing that I do to myself is that when I sit down, I want to finish a square. I want to be able to finish a square. So what I have been doing is, and I'm going to push these up because I want, well, you might not, I have to look at these numbers. So I've been putting stickers. Let me see if I can, bear with me. So you see where I have the hours and the minutes. Okay, so I've been putting stickers on here saying how long it's taken me. So this is the last row, and I started putting a 7 and circling it. This is the first row that I've done that, so I know exactly what week each square belongs to, because if you remember last week when I started my video, I couldn't even remember what week I was on. So I actually started that on week 6. So this is week 7. All of these stickers have week 7 on them. And this square took me 1 hour and 45 minutes, 1 hour and 37 minutes, 1 hour and 51 minutes, 2 hours and 9 minutes, 2 hours and 2 minutes. I'm starting to hit the stand. Sorry. 2 hours and 2 minutes, 1 hour and 32 minutes, and 1 hour and 50 minutes. Okay. So, I try to give myself at least 2 hours before I have to go anywhere or wrap it up, so I can try to finish a square in one sitting. Okay. And I do that to myself. Obviously, I can go back and come back and go back and come back, but to add it all up in Gems Flow, and I don't want to accidentally like miss some minutes and short my square and all of that. So I just feel like it's easier if I start and end on Gems Flow when I start and end a square. So because of that reason, I don't just leave it sit out and come back to it. I you know, do a little here, do a little there. I only sit down to finish a square. So let's just look and see. This was the longest square for me. Okay, so this was 2 hours and 9 minutes. Okay, so that's what this square shows. So it was the light here and the end of his muzzle, and then some greens. And then this was my shortest square, which, I don't know. They're both very confetti heavy. I'm not sure why one took me less time than the other. The only thing I could think is that maybe on this one I, you know, had to keep going back into a box because I would find ones that I missed, or that this one I was able to stay in one grid a lot as far as the colors and not have to sift through the boxes to find the colors. I really am not 100% positive, but that's the difference between my fastest square, 1 hour and 32 minutes. I guess you could say there's more confetti here. And my longest square, 2 hours and 9 minutes. And then this one in the middle was my second longest. And that one makes sense because we got her hair, we got the muzzle, and we have the background in the trees. So we went light colors, we went in the grays, and then we went into the greens. So that one makes sense. But yeah, I am just really enjoying this project. I'm sorry, this stand is very easy to set up, but it's very flimsy. So like if I accidentally knock it at all, you guys are going for a ride. And my phone is so heavy, it kind of like pulls it down sometimes. But anyway, back to the painting. I'm finally far along enough where I don't have to use the pool noodle. So this last row down here that I did, the 5th row, I did not have to use the pool noodle. I did not cut the next week or this week's strips yet, so I'll cut them again. I'm doing 4 across and 3 down. So essentially 12 squares on the grid, except for this last row, which is actually 4.5 across. Yeah, so surprisingly, this only took me 1 hour and 45 minutes, even though it's a half a square bigger. But I am just so happy, guys. This is just, it's just as beautiful in person. Like when I see it, because I have it hanging up against a cabinet, not inside the cabinet. And when I see it, it just brings a smile to my face. So I'm super excited to get to all of the different things, the little girl's dress, and yeah, it's just going to be so much fun. There's just so much more fun left to do. So that's all I have for you this week. If you liked this video, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on the way out. And if you want to see more from me, you can hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, and it'll let you know when I upload more videos. I did record a mystery video. I just have to edit it. So I just did my weekend at work, and I have 3 days off. So you will definitely be seeing that come up. And what else did I want to say? Oh, and so keep an eye out. I'm going to do a video where I sit down and I do a square. It might be this square, because now that you've seen it, I'm not going to reveal anything that you haven't seen, you know. So I might do this square when I sit down to do this square, and just show you how I shuffle through my boxes and how the kit up experience for me has made this very easy to tackle. Even though it's 225 colors, it really does feel like I'm working on just any painting. So that will just show you like how essential kitting up a project like this in a way that makes sense for you is going to be, and it's really going to help out in the long run. Also, I want to do a lot of it real time so you can see how long it takes me to find a color, sift through a color, and all of that. And then I might time lapse some of it, you know, just because, you know, it will be a 2 hour, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hour long video if I just, you know, worked on it. So, I think that's all I have for you. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke up and I'm exhausted. Okay, that's it. You guys take care and keep diamond painting.